Yo guys, playing some Stormgate today. Is the first day of the open beta, which means everyone can play Stormgate now and it's free to play. So if you wanted to try it out for yourself, see what it feels like and not just listen to old me about it, then now's your chance. 5 to 12 February. Yesterday I played, actually 2 days ago I played the Infernals. Today I'm gonna explore Vanguard a little bit more. The Vanguard begins with one scout doggy that has an ability that increases their vision radius, so you can immediately go to their base and then kind of scout with that. I'm going to set up for an expansion. I'm gonna build my barracks over here, so I kind of start making this wall off thing. Oh, he also has a doggy, but he hasn't used it yet. So he is not as fast as a player as I am, because I don't think he's noticed that his dog is controllable and that he can scout with it and stuff. Gonna make a habitat.
Placing structure. Will comply.
So doggy versus doggy is obviously an even battle. He's made a habitat. He's got a couple of idle workers. Nice little warming up game for me then. Gonna make a doggy. Lancer costs 2 bread. Oh, I see. Lancer is 2 supply. I believe that this Civ has multiple unit building.
At your disposal.
So I'm gonna bring 5 workers and make an expansion.
Moving out. Your directive. Weapons ready. Wonderful.
Our forces are under attack.
He lost his doggy. Gonna make a command post.
Move order received.
Not enough luminite.
Luminite? Oh, it's 400.
Not enough luminite.
I see.
It's going up.
Let's see how fast it builds. Dude, that is so fast, actually. I feel like that's super fast. You can use first call in to make it even faster.
Reporting for work.
Oh. Oh, this one. Oh, wow, okay. The global spells at the top.
Bot activated.
Where was the resource camp? Here.
Boot up complete.
Let's see, what else can we make? Mech bay, mech production structure.
Insufficient therium.
Costs
Boot
therium.
up complete. Sure. How can I help?
The creeping is not like very fun yet, because you're pretty much just like slapping one creep.
Bot activated.
Our forces
In
are
Warcraft
under
3,
attack.
it feels like more of a more of something that you're actually trying to figure out. Like, okay, how do I do this?
Boot up complete. Constructing. Robot
Our
engaged.
forces are under attack.
It'd be nice if you could time your upgrade after SCVs. You notice how like making your tiered upgrade is actually sharing it is like, because the building transforms into something else. And it's the same in Warcraft 3, by the way. You cannot upgrade your base, queue up after after making units. But in Age of Empires 4, I believe you can.
Still here.
Biokinetics lab, make an aircraft structure.
Gun
Insufficient therium.
Placing structure. I'm here to assist.
Did I use this? I feel like I tried to use it. Oh, okay, that's how it works.
Robot engaged.
Insufficient
How can I help?
therium.
Yes? Alrighty. Still here.
Oh, it's research for air. So that was kind of useless.
I'm here to assist. It's going up.
Yeah, I'll play Anime Cat Girls next.
Not enough luminite.
Reporting for work. Ready.
Not enough luminite.
Coordinates locked. Boot up complete.
Isn't there another unit I can make? Needs biokinetics
How
lab.
can I help? Constructing.
Look out! Coming through! What can I do for you? Where am I needed? What can I do for you?
Okay, liking the accent.
Robot engaged. Constructing. Still here.
Not enough luminite.
Gloves not staying. Who's hurt?
Sounds a bit like a dryad. Well, it actually sounds kind of Scottish or Irish or something.
Your directive.
What's up? Won't they be surprised?
What can I do for you?
Waiting for the
Sounds Scottish, if I'm not mistaken. Allows Vulcans to use jump jet, hedgehog, evacs, sentinels. Now we can make EXO, basic ranged infantry.
Not enough.
You know, they don't have like standard attack and armor upgrades in this game. Like +1, +1, +2,
Time to
+2.
stay live.
relocation commencing.
That feels so iconic in RTS, but they decided not to include it here. Did AoE 4 sell decently well? Yeah, pretty good.
Forces are under
And they were also on the Game Pass.
Your disposal.
Not enough
Where am I needed?
luminite.
Where am I needed? What can I do for you?
It's going up.
Which can help, of course,
What's up?
in evaluating the success. Oh, the medtech also have a weak attack.
Time to stay live.
So, body block? Can or not? Oh, okay. Not like this, anyway.
Look out! Coming through! What can I do for you? Photo's over. G'day. Time to stay live. I'll do what's good to be done. Where am I needed? Up I go. Priority 1. I'll do what's good to be done.
Our forces are
Who's
under
hurt?
attack.
Guess
I'll do what's good
that's...
to be done.
That is this game.
This'll hurt a little. I'll sort it right out.
Ah! Oh, we have unit veterancy, right? We have unit veterancy. You see like the little V shape here? Veteran rank 1.
Who's hurt?
So you can get XP, but not in heroes.
What's the cinch?
Like this one. What's the difference?
What's the cinch?
He has 30 life more.
I'm going.
He's got 10% weapon damage. Okay, cool. GG. That's first game.
What do you reckon?
Gunner here.
Thanks for the HOTS content on YouTube. Yeah, no props. Feels like there's no skill expression in this game. Isn't there?
Gunner here.
I can mass expand. I can make the layout of my build order. I can choose different builds. There is micro back and forth. Like I can pull units back. I think there is skill expression. How fast do you expand? Harassing with air unit or transport ship? There's not a lot of micro. There's very little macro. Like in StarCraft 1, you have to split your probes on different mineral fields. In StarCraft 2, you have to split your probes on different mineral fields, making sure there's 2 to 3 on the close ones and 2 on the back. Then in Warcraft 3, there's no skill expression in gold management, right? And there's no skill expression in lumber management either. Like, you need to know how many workers you should have, and you should keep an eye on the resources in Warcraft 3. But Warcraft 3 resource management doesn't really exist. Essentially, Stormgate is as simplified and as dumbed down as Warcraft resource management. But in Warcraft 3, there's trees everywhere. And here you've got some expansions with only Therium or only Luminite. So that is a bit more diverse than Warcraft 3, I suppose. Then there is when do you use these abilities? This looks ridiculous, of course. This is a placeholder sensor drone. It's kind of like scan. It will stay here for 2 minutes as a scan. And this shields up. It will absorb 1,000 shield. That's an insane amount. 1,000 damage over 10 seconds. And then there's 3 more. Mysterious, super cool effect. Locked ability, locked ability, locked ability. Cannot use. So this is one extra it has over Warcraft. Resource management is similar. Skill expression when it comes to creeping. In Warcraft 3, it's quite extensive. You need to know the AI of the creeps. You need to have the right creep order. You need to actually micro against the creeps to reduce damage and to increase damage against them. Here, there's almost no skill expression when it comes to actually fighting the creeps. It's only about, do I have enough, yes or no? And do I have enough, yes or no, is the same question you ask in Heroes of Might and Magic 3. But in Heroes of Might and Magic 3, you still need to actually out-micro them in a turn-based battle. So also Heroes of Might and Magic 3, there's more relevant combat against AI. But the multiplayer in Heroes of Might and Magic 3 is 99% versus AI and 1% versus player. Usually a single battle, and then you see, okay, I guess you won. So that is not a good multiplayer game. So in a way, the more effort you put into versus AI micro, the more you draw away from interaction with the opponent. In StarCraft 2, there is management of your economy and base and so on, and the macro is not as complicated as StarCraft 1, but it's still pretty extensive. And then it leaves all the other time for fighting your opponent. It seems that Stormgate is trying to achieve having you mostly be able to focus on fighting with your opponent by reducing the menial tasks of econ management. And the base is mined for much longer than in StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void, where they run out very quickly indeed. And they've also drawn away focus on how to creep. So in theory, you've got the most amount of time here for PvP battle. So then the big question becomes, are PvP units interesting enough to micro? Are you gonna do this against your enemy Infernal? You know, stutter step, take down their biggies, run away. Are you gonna split against splash damage? I think probably you can. I think that's probably there, but I need more experience to figure out exactly how much. Do they run out of resources? Yes. Creeps are being reworked to be more important for Monk. Yeah. And we'll have to wait and see how.
What can I do for you?
I think it's cool to know that they're being reworked or whatever, but of course we can only judge what they are now. This is the build they chose to show to people. So it is okay to judge it for how it is and for how it plays and for whether it's fun. It is in fact important to do so. And it is not perhaps it is my, but it is not your responsibility to worry about
Who can I help?
whether that's a judgment that will stand the test of time, because it could change. Of course, people are going to make a judgment on what they see now. Even if it's harsh. Won't being able to attack your own units come into play when things get hectic? Like if units are right on top of yours, you could misclick? Well, yeah, no, you don't have to, because you could just do A move. A move only engages with enemies. Right click
Right behind
does a
you.
move command on yourself. It's only an A click
Bad day for you,
that
mate.
makes you kill your own units. By the way, I do insane low damage.
Gonna sting a bit.
The time to kill is much lower than in StarCraft 2. We'll have to wait and see how that feels in a bigger fight against a more evenly matched opponent.
Everybody's happy.
Hi Grubby, you are great Petalog, and also can you somehow play Orq into
Thank you.
Artosis and make him mad? Thanks.
That would be my honor and my privilege, Rat Warden. Alright, let's try a little variation build this time. Some kind of... Let's see if we can do some kind of tower rush, but not from... Probably not from one base, but from two. We'll do like a Nexus first into tower rush. So part of why creep camps can be an interesting, let's say, game flow change is because it removes the attractiveness of doing an early expansion.
You're directed. Robot engaged.
Without making any barracks. Because you would fall behind on taking resource camps.
At your disposal.
Everybody's laughing. Everybody's happy.
Thank you for the sub.
Are under
Appreciate it.
attack.
Still here. Plotting
Not
course.
enough luminite.
Constructing. Ready.
Alright, did you see that Dumbo Bob? That Dumbo SCV that wouldn't work? Because he got stuck. He also fast expanded with 4 workers. Is he just copying my build order, or is this actually the shit?
I'm here to assist. Ready to work.
So this is increased damage, 100 armor, and 100 construction speed. Okay.
Coordinates locked. Bot activated.
Our forces are under attack.
Transiting now. Transiting now. Relocation commencing.
There's his barracks. A little earlier than mine. How can you make towers? Sentry post. Can load infantry units, which will... Oh yeah, I remember. That was really cool how that works in Stormgate.
Still here. Sure.
Biokinetics lab.
It's going up. You're directed.
Depending what unit you put in, alters its type of attack. That's kind of cool. Let's do like an all-in.
Moving out.
Try to hide these barracks up here.
Placing structure. How can I help?
Ready.
Invalid location.
Who shall I strike?
What's invalid location?
Robot
Not
engaged.
enough luminite.
Reporting for work.
Oh, he just made a drone, so he saw everything. How did he get it? Oh, tier 2. You can only get the drone if you're tier 2, so now he knows. Okay, cancel every single worker that we have.
Move order received. Coordinates
Cancel
locked.
everything. Movement speed bonus on attack. Lancers increase their attack and movement speed each time they're damaged.
Not enough.
These
luminite.
cost 125, 25, okay.
Awaiting further instructions.
Copy that. What you got? Seeking target.
Not enough. luminite.
How many have I got in production? Not that many. Another drone.
What's
He
the
knows,
cinch?
boys.
It's on.
It's on.
Ready for anything. What's the cinch? I aim to please.
Our forces are
Ready
under
for
attack.
anything. Talk
Not
to me.
enough. luminite.
It's got 3 racks now, too. It's got a tower and making a second tower.
Ready for
Not
anything.
enough. luminite.
I aim
Our
to
forces
please.
are under
Everybody's
attack.
laughing. Everybody's
the
happy.
He sees everything. He has indestructible drones
Cinch.
on top of my buildings.
I aim to please.
Not enough. luminite.
How can I help? Confirm. Moving down.
Not enough. luminite.
Gunner here. Talk to me. Gunner here.
Ready. Still
Not
here.
enough. luminite.
Will follow.
Let's bring everything.
Sure thing.
At your
Not
disposal.
enough. luminite.
Doggies are 50.
Talk to me.
Not enough. luminite.
Ready for anything. Gunner here.
Insufficient supply.
Awaiting further instructions.
Bring the boys.
Awaiting further instructions.
No idea if it's gonna work, but what I do know is that this is a very efficient spend of my resources.
What's the cinch?
I have spent everything I have.
What's the cinch? Gunner here. What's the cinch?
Relocation commencing. Ready.
Locked and loaded. What's the cinch? What's the cinch? Ready for anything. I'm going. Cool. Sure thing. Locked and loaded.
Looks like it might work.
What's the cinch? Ready for anything.
Okay.
Ready for anything. Sure thing.
It's funny because he's over bobbed now. He's got one more than needed. He was kind of trying to prepare for it, but it came so late with so much extra SCVs
Talk to me.
that he's not close to being able to hold it.
luminite.
What's the cinch?
Nice tower rush. Oh, he did the double tower defense, right? I just made units and workers and attacked.
Ready for anything.
Uh,
Ready for anything. What's the cinch?
let's see.
Talk to me. What's the cinch?
Yeah, he's got 4 barracks.
How can I help?
He saw everything, so he should have been ready, but he couldn't stop himself from keep making workers. He's got too many workers in both bases. These exos do really good damage. See? 4 salvos and a Rex dice. What's the stitch? What's the stitch? Yeah. Alright, go next.